That's my little embryo.
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Secret.
I have a name for him.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Adam.
Adam.
Tell me about meeting Marianne for the first time.
The first time we met was a play date in New York, and we decided we tried to go to the theater together, and you know, the nice thing is before I met her, I thought, oh, she's so serious. I've seen her interviews. I respect her so much. And she's a mom, and you know how moms are nervous with other moms because we think she's going to be this perfect mother and perfect European, interesting woman. And so we went to this play, and halfway through it, we both kind of quietly realized we were both ready to go and snuck out in the middle. And then we went to her house, and then both realized neither one of us knew how to make pasta. And so we found ourselves trying to figure out, while the boys watched TV, trying to figure out how to, and all through that, having just great discussions about the world and world issues and life and just really regular things. And she is just a lovely woman who you know, it's funny that it's bizarre even that we did a film where I play her, because we're so much, you know, hopefully we'll just be great friends as we grow old. Normal.
What did you end up making for dinner that night? Do you remember?
We did make the pasta.
You did.
Yeah, well, we managed that. Yeah, but we did laugh about the fact that we were talking about how to like save the world, and we couldn't figure out how to make a bowl of pasta. But I don't cook. My mom used to say it's because we eat a lot of raw foods. I thought, well, that's good. Yeah, a lot of cereals and sandwiches and salads and, you know, hummus and things like that. You know, just I can make a platter, but I'm not really good at the cooking.
Oh, that's good. That's good. At least no one goes hungry.
I can arrange.
Was it more of a challenge because she became your friend to actually play her?
It made it more important to me, and therefore it made it something I wanted to do very much, and I cared so deeply about her and her son, and the message of the film became more important to me as I understood it through her. But the pressure of doing it and getting it right for her, and no pressure from her, just my own sense of not feeling good enough to do this, and having so much respect and knowing it was so important. I had just lost a lot of sleep and worked real hard, and she never came to set. She went off traveling the world and doing great stories on women's issues, and just said, I trust you all, and, you know, which made it harder because she had faith in us.
Maddox has seen you as Marianne.
Yeah, and he finds it very strange. And it got us into a weird... He kept just saying... Well, the first time he saw me as Marianne, I was like, hi. And he just went... And walked away. He thought I was just being really weird. And then he did come up to me and said, why are you dressing up like Adam's mommy every day? And I said... And then it got us into this heavy discussion where I can't imagine the discussions Marianne is having. Where I had to say, well, you know, because this thing happened to Adam's mommy and Adam's daddy, and, you know, to their family at this time, and that has affected our world, and we all, and so we want to tell the story to help people understand this time and Adam's daddy and what, you know, and then he's 5. So what happened? You know, well, you know, so I actually couldn't get into the detail. I think more because I didn't know what he'd say to Adam. And what would, you know, I usually tell my son everything, but I did say that I did say that he was killed.
What are you most proud of?
I'm proud of my family. I'm very proud of my family. I'm proud of Brad as a father and as a man. I'm proud of the home we've been able to create for the kids, and I'm proud of how happy our kids are and how uniquely individual they are, and yeah, I'm most proud of them.
We have so many moms on MSN, working moms and single moms, and you are so busy. I mean, I don't have kids. I can barely take care of the dog.
Dogs are hard, though. I don't have a dog.
For all the moms out there, how do you find time to make time for yourself?
It's a unique situation where I am lucky, where I can take big chunks of time off, and I can also insist that my kids are brought to set. And that is, you know, so for any mother that I'm able to balance because I have a lot of that unusual circumstance. I do have an amazing man in my life who is such a wonderful dad, and makes raising the kids just that much more fun and that much easier, to do, because he's so hands-on as well. But at the end of the day, I think, like all moms, you realize you get through it because you love your kids and you love your life, and it is pure joy, and so the balance is just found.
Do any of the kids surprise you?
They all surprise me. They are all very, very different. Mad's almost 6, and he's just like this little intelligent man, and he's so smart and so witty, and he's like my best buddy. It's just the coolest little person I've ever met. And Pax has surprised me. He's recently just come home, and he spent 3.5 years of his life in one place, in one room, in this one little iron bed with 20 other kids, and having no choice for himself to do things, having no freedom. And suddenly here he is in a very free situation with new brothers and sisters and a mom and a dad, and he's learning English, and he's so loving, and he's wild and free because he suddenly has freedom, so he's a little wild and crazy. But what a tough, remarkable little person. So he's teaching us things every day. So all of them are uniquely. Shy is so full of light and love, and she's just a little honey and very, very funny, and I think I'm recognizing some of myself in that one, so she's going to be a little bit of trouble.
Tell me, if you would, about the Maddox Jolie Pit project.
There's this part of Cambodia which is the first and last stronghold of the Khmer Rouge, and it was such a horrible, horrible time in my son's history. And I'd read somewhere that you take something ugly and scary and try to make it beautiful, and that's the best transition. So this idea that we're in this land that we had 48 landmines, and we found a B-40 bomber that actually went off the other day, and we've got poachers and all this. And it's becoming a lovely place, and it's becoming, and that was our home. And then we decided, we realized we had to protect the many, many more acres of land in the Cardamom Mountains from poaching and land encroachment and all of that. And so but we were working with 60, not more, local people. We're making it a village. We're working with 5,000 local people building schools, and it's great.
You have elephants.
Yeah, I recently got a call from the guy from the head guy there, and he said that he'd been talking to our friend Payak, and he said, we think we need some more transportation on the land, and we were thinking elephants would be. So, and we said, all right, well, get some good fast elephants, I guess. I don't know how do you get an elephant.